This isn't about NATO. This isn't about history. Russia invaded Ukraine because of what's buried 2,000 feet beneath the ground in eastern Ukraine. And when you see the numbers, everything will make sense. Ukraine sits on Europe's second-largest natural gas reserves. We're talking about $1.2 trillion worth of untapped energy. But here's the kicker. 80% of those reserves are in eastern Ukraine and the Black Sea, the exact regions Putin is trying to control. For decades, Russia has been Europe's gas station, making $200 billion a year from energy exports. Ukraine discovering this treasure trove wasn't just competition. It was an extinction-level threat to Russia's entire economy. In 2012, everything changed. Western companies discovered massive gas fields in eastern Ukraine. Shell, ExxonMobil, Chevron, they all started moving in. Putin watched his monopoly crumbling in real time. 2014, Russia annexes Crimea. But look at this map. They didn't just take the peninsula, they took the underwater gas fields around it. $40 billion worth of energy reserves gone overnight. Same year, separatists mysteriously appeared in eastern Ukraine. Guess where? Right on top of the Yuzivska gas field, the biggest discovery in Europe in decades. This wasn't about protecting Russian speakers. This was about protecting Russian profits. While Putin talks about historical unity, real families are paying the price. Svetlana from Mariupol lost her home because it sat above a gas field. Her neighbor Ivan died defending land that Putin needed for his energy empire. Every bombed power plant, every destroyed pipeline, every occupied territory, it's all part of the same strategy. Putin isn't just taking Ukraine's future. He's stealing it from children who will never see their country's wealth benefit them. And it's not just Ukrainians suffering. European families are paying 400% more for heating because Putin weaponized the energy they depend on. Maria in Germany, Ahmed in Turkey, they're all victims of this energy war. 2021 was the year Putin realized time was running out. Gas prices hit record highs. Europe was desperately looking for alternatives, and Ukraine was about to become energy independent. Western companies had invested $10 billion in Ukrainian energy projects. By 2025, Ukraine wouldn't just stop buying Russian gas. They'd start competing with Russia across Europe. Putin's cash cow was about to become his biggest nightmare. February 24, 2022. Putin didn't invade Ukraine. He invaded Ukraine's energy future. Every missile, every tank, every soldier, they were all deployed to protect Russia's energy monopoly. Look at the first targets: power plants, gas facilities, energy infrastructure. This wasn't random. This was surgical. Putin needed to destroy Ukraine's ability to extract and export energy. Here's what Putin didn't expect. The invasion didn't secure Russia's energy dominance. It destroyed it forever. Europe is now buying gas from America, Qatar, Algeria, anyone but Russia. Russia's energy revenues have collapsed by 60%. The country that lived off gas exports is now watching its economy implode. Putin gambled everything on controlling Ukraine's energy, and he's losing. But here's the most incredible part. Ukraine isn't just fighting for their freedom, they're fighting for their trillion-dollar future. Every successful defense, every liberated city, every maintained pipeline is a victory against Putin's energy empire. Western companies are already planning Ukraine's energy future. $50 billion in reconstruction investments, new pipelines, modern extraction technology. Putin tried to steal Ukraine's energy future, but he may have just accelerated it. This war isn't about the past, it's about who controls Europe's energy future. And Putin just learned that you can't bomb your way to energy dominance. Ukraine's trillion-dollar treasure is still there, 2,000 feet underground, waiting for the day Ukraine can finally claim what's rightfully theirs.